So, what exactly is branding and what the heck is marketing for any newbies out there that is just starting their business? I'm here to help you. So, when it comes to branding, branding is the vision of your business. Branding is what people see. Branding is your logo. We're going to start with your logo. Your logo needs to be very clean. It needs to be able to be printed easily on things like t-shirts, hats. It needs to be able to go onto posters very easily. And when you think about that, you don't want to have too many colors going on when it comes to your logo. So when it comes to branding, you want to choose maybe 2 to 3 different colors that your brand wants to stick with. I advise having one of those 3 colors to either be black or white as your base, and then you can pick 1 to 2 other colors. Don't go too crazy. Don't add 5 and 6 different colors, because when it comes to printing, that's what makes it way more difficult, and it's hard to place that stuff onto t-shirts without it being very costly. So a lot of people will be like, well, I like the glitters. I like for my logo to be very colorful, very vibrant. Yes, that is cute and all, but when it comes to actually printing this logo or pressing this logo onto things, it's going to be very expensive. The more color, the more cost. Just think about it that way. Color equals cost. So you want to keep your logo and your brand colors very simple. You want to have a logo to where you can easily make it black or white. That way you don't want to have all some people have the glitter and stuff. I know the glitter, the colorful, it looks great, but when it comes to, like I said, printing this stuff onto things, printing glitter is going to cost you. But simplify your logo. Make sure when you create your logo, it's very clean, it's very straight to the point. As I'm gonna put some logos on the screen, they're very clean. They may even be boring, some people may say, but boring and simplifying your logo is key. I'll put up my very first logo compared to my logo now. Stuff hasn't changed too much when it comes to my logo for my personal brand. If you don't know, I own the Slime Laboratory. And my logo, I've made it to where I can print it in black and white, and I try to keep it as simple, but yet still fun. So my very first logo was full of color. It was vibrant. It was pop. I changed my logo like 2 or 3 times. When you're a business owner, you can do that. Sometimes it takes multiple changes, but you want to, once you get to that good logo, you want to stick with that, because that has to do with your brand recognition. So once you've got a logo, you found that logo, it's clean, it's cut and straight to the point, stick with that logo and you're good to go. But just know in the back of your head, you may change it. Yeah. So another thing with branding is you want to create a vision. You want to write down 1 or 2 sentences of what your vision for this company is. You also want to have your mission statement and your core values. This is all a part of your branding. It kind of builds what marketing is going to showcase, if that makes sense. So now that we have your logo created, we have your color set, you do want to choose 1 to 2 fonts that you stick with, because you don't want to be changing fonts during your advertising, your content creation, social media posts. You want to make sure your fonts are very are similar across the board. You want to make sure every post has the same theme. That makes everything uniform, very clean, very demure. Okay, so now that we got your logo out the way, we got your colors picked, we got your vision set, we got your font set, you have everything set in stone. Now we want to move over to marketing. How are we going to tell this story? How are we going to bring this brand to life? How are we going to pitch this to people to actually get them to purchase our products? You don't want to stay stuck on your branding too long. You want to get that done, in and out, and you're done, because marketing is going to be your bread and butter and what takes the most time to get done overall. Marketing is telling your story. Marketing is why this person is going to purchase from you, why they should purchase from you. And a key thing with marketing is making sure that you speak directly to your niche markets, okay? You do not want to talk to everybody when it comes to branding your business. I repeat, you do not want to be talking to everybody when it comes to marketing your business. You want to talk to your target audience, preferably your target market, preferably one person. Okay, you want to create a target persona. That's basically the person that you're speaking with. For instance, for the Slime Laboratory, I'll reference that. I want to talk to moms that are between the ages of 25 to 45 that have an income of $100,000 or more per year, that have a family unit, that want to have fun with their children, that don't mind. They do have the extra money to spend on kids' birthday parties, and they don't mind their children making a mess. That's kind of a broad, that's not exactly my target persona. For instance, I do have it written down, but that is a person that I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to that mom. I'm not speaking to anybody else. Yes, I can talk to the fathers, the uncles, the brothers, the cousins, whatever. No, but I want to talk directly to the mom. So when it comes to marketing, it is truly necessary for you to figure out who your target audience is, create that target persona, and speak directly to them. Yes, you will have other people outside of your target that trickles in, that purchases from you, but when you're talking to somebody and telling your story and trying to convince them to purchase from you, you want to be talking to one person. All right, so I didn't want to keep this long. I wanted to come in and just talk about branding and marketing and get that on your radar. If you do have questions, leave those down below and I'll answer them. I do offer business coaching. If you want to do one-on-ones, I offer all of that as well. I do have, I don't like to be salesy, but if you want more step-to-step guide on how to do this, I do have my business blueprint that you can purchase. It's only $10. You can purchase, it's an ebook. I'll send it out to you time you purchase it and we'll be good to go. If you made it this far, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe, comment below, let me know what your business is and how I could possibly help you get to wherever you want to go. Anyways, thank you for watching and we'll see you on the next one.